Hello everyone, my name is Bangboomme and welcome back to another episode of HodgePodge Season 2. I've got no idea what episode it is. I'm going to guess 57, I think. I'm going to guess 57. It's probably not, but we'll see. And today we are starting things off down here in the underground base because, like I said, we are not going to go working. Where can I get really close? There we go. We are not going to be working on that base up top there. We're not going to work on that at all. We are. No. We are not even going to go near it. So, what I have done, if we get out of third person, like that, I have gotten myself a small little checklist of things to do. I don't know. I feel like this is a decent amount of stuff that should just perfectly about take up one episode. It may make the episode long, it may make the episode short. I don't know. I hope it's a pretty goodish amount. So we've got 3 things to do in the base. We are going to lay out the pathways and the corridors and stuff like that. We are going to hopefully extend the path down to here-ish and build this its own room so we can start sorting the ink. I don't know if we're actually going to build the path. We might just set up the room here and not worry about the path. I don't know about that. Again, it's just general guidelines kind of for me to do, not exactly what I want. And then we are going to rip out this super smelter because I think the path is going to cut right through it and it's going to be too close or whatever, and it is very close to the ceiling. As you can see, that's right underneath the chest, so it's kind of too close. We're going to need to rip that out, so we're going to do that in the base, and then we're going to head over to the raid farm. We are going to clean up the pillager outpost, rebuild it, make it almost perfectly the same as it was when we first found it. We are going to hopefully finish several of the roofs of the rooms. We got 3 of the rooms we built, and none of them have proper ceilings and stuff, so we are going to hopefully finish that, and then we are going to build the nether room where the nether portal is going to be. So we got 3 things to do in the base, 3 things to do in the raid farm. Let's get started. I think we're gonna do 3 first, and we're gonna remove the furnace. This I should probably get max out. Shouldn't take very long at all. And the furnace array has been completely obliterated from this area, except for these, because, well, this is full of stuff, and this one is also full of stuff. That's where basically I put everything that the furnace was made out of. So yeah, many things and lots of scaffolding. Didn't even realize that this much was in the system. It's a lot of scaffolding, which is probably going to go straight into the next system as soon as we build that. But as you'll see, there's lots of other work done. So we've got, let's go back up here. So we removed the furnace, and we've done those 2, mostly. So the path planning still needs a bit of work. I want to get the design in. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to keep this design. I don't know if we're going to keep the design up from up top. Let me run up here. I don't think we're gonna by the way, there's many buttons, I just haven't bothered to remove them yet. I don't know if we're gonna do this same kind of color palette and theme or whatever. And I don't know if we're gonna do this either. I'm not sure. We might do a mix of both. I don't know. What I do know is the stairs going down to here, they're gonna continue the same look as this. So we'll have Blackstone going up there, and then the white concrete will go up there, and I think that'll be the end, kind of, and then it'll transition into another design for these long corridors, which I think we'll have on this side as well. It'll go down, we'll have another long corridor over there. We'll just have this whole area underneath here. I think it's just going to be kind of like long corridors with small rooms here and there, so we're going to need to do something. We'll have a small room for going down there. Presumably that would go right here-ish, and I think this is a slime chunk as well. Random information that I'm throwing in at random times. So we'll probably have like an entrance down here, and then this will go down to the staircase down there, so we can actually get down to the mines, which never get used, but yeah. And then we might have one going down here, so we can, you know, check on those or something. I don't know. I feel like the lower area should just be kind of long and corridor-ish, because long and corridor-ish are cool. So anyway, down here I have started work on this thing. As you can probably tell, it is sorting ink. We have 2 item sorters here because I feel like I've already said this, but Bedrock Edition is very bad at, or very good at, skipping over hoppers. So like, say it goes into this hopper might not pick up the ink, it might go over there instead, and then presumably this one would pick it up. So it's just extra protection. We shouldn't lose a bit of ink, and the rest of it is going back there into that dropper into lava, as you could probably guess back there. So yes, this sorting is all done. The only thing we have to do is actually like build this an actual proper room and try and decorate back there so we can't see it all or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think I want to at least get this room decorated and maybe start trying to figure out the design for these corridors before we head off to the raid farm. We have a very, 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 very big hallway, or not really big, I don't know, it's not as tall as it could be, I guess. It kind of feels really cramped in here after like the massive staircase where you've got like 50 blocks of vertical height, and then you go down there and it's kind of small comparatively. I don't know, but it's like this for a reason, because of the storage area over here. This area is kind of low, so we had to make that place kind of low, and as you can see right there, we didn't quite manage to do it well, which is annoying because we had to replace these blocks right here. You see, there were the slabs there. We had to replace them, and to make it worse, it's not all one type of block. It's 2 different types of blocks, which is annoying because, you know, we got to think of something to do up top to fix that. And the only thing I can think of right now is to raise up the outer rooms 1 block. So this room, and this room would all be 1 block higher than this room, which I feel like wouldn't be too bad, but it's just annoying that I gotta rip out all the blocks and redo all the mining and redo all the stuff there and everything. And let's wave to... And yeah, taking out all the chests, moving them up. Not exactly something I want to do, but I think that's the best solution for now. But anyway, let's talk design. Concrete, quartz, cyan, terracotta, wart, and then regular nether wart, just for a bit of color. I felt like it just kind of needed a bit of some kind of fancy dancy color in here. So yeah, and the up and down sections, those will be where there will be doors if we need doors, you know. So like this one right here, this is just a small door. It's just a mini door, because basically it's just taking you down to the mines, and it's not big or important or anything, so this one's just going to be a mini door. And then this one's probably going to be a big door, and it'll take you into like this area, the netherwort place, and the brewing thing and stuff like that. Which I think we're going to keep these rooms back here, or probably just these two. We're probably going to get rid of this room. Yeah, we're probably just going to keep these two rooms exactly identical, because why not? You know, I feel like this place needs a teensy little bit of the old base, and these two rooms were kind of like these two and this were the first two rooms set up. Unless if it was the one over there where the trident killer used to be, the one. Unless if it was this room. This room might have been the first one actually, but it doesn't really matter. Those rooms were set up really early on, and I think I can still manage to keep them in, even with the new base upgrades, and I am going to do that if possible. And moving on down here, we've got these two doors. Nothing's behind them yet. We might change that, I don't know. And then up here, we've got the squid ink room, which has been completely finished. We went with the same green concrete and stuff as we did upstairs. Over here, we've got the chest to collect the ink. And then these are cobblestone walls and stairs, which I really like. Now you can't really, like, you can kind of see that there's a lip there, but it's not really super noticeable unless you're looking for it or you're jumping, kind of. So it kind of feels like we have vertical slabs slightly, and it ends here. The corridor ends here because must be thundering. Wow. Because I mean the redstone goes right there. We can't really go any further, so yep, blocks off right there. And then this corridor is gonna turn this way, and then it's gonna have to turn again because of this. So this runs 418 right there. You can see on the X coordinate. And over here, I mean 418's right here. So it's gonna have to go a little bit and then turn again. So probably have to like, it'll probably turn about here-ish, and then it'll continue this way. So it's probably going to run right next to this, so we can look through the glass and see slimes dying and stuff like that. And also, we gotta fix the snowman and things. So, yeah, we've got the hallway, this corridor, done. We've got the room where we're storing the ink, done. We've got the furnace completely ripped out. So, I think that is this sign. Very nice. It is really thundering up there, it sounds like. So, now we can move on to the next segment, which is the raid farm. But first, we have a bit of armor shop business to fulfill. Okay, well this was the one I was thinking about. Full diamond armor, protection and breaking, mending, aqua affinity, respiration, depth strider, diamond sword, pickaxe, 2 pickaxes, axe. Okay, so I've got many orders to fulfill apparently. I don't know if I'm even going to get, okay, I'm gonna go work on these orders. I'll be back, and hopefully we'll also have done work on the raid farm, getting things cleaned up instead of just, and we'll actually be able to finish off the raid farm instead of having to end this episode early after getting the orders done. It's very possible that we might end this episode early after just getting the orders done. I'll be right back. I think this is more diamonds than I've ever made in a single day of shop profits, which I mean kind of says a lot about, or a little something about how much how well my shops do, because I mean I guess kind of that isn't a lot, but also kind of it is a lot, so I don't really know. I'm pretty happy with that, except we're gonna have to split it half and half with Funbow, obviously, because it is the armor shop and I am fair with the profits and stuff. So I mean, right now we're looking at getting 56 diamonds right there, and he gets 55, which is pretty good. And we aren't even fully done yet, because, okay, so I did these orders here. I'm not sure, I need to ask about those, if they still are being wanted. We had an order from Bluey, who just said in chat he didn't actually leave a proper order. As far as I know, I should probably check the armor shop again just to see. We got an order from Bluey for a full set of armor, which he got, and then we've got these two orders from Vampy. This one is completely done already. We got him the elytra and the shovels. We got him another separate elytra, and then we've got him the 2 swords on this page, page 2, and then the 2 pickaxes from page 3, and the axe from page 4. What we still need is the armor, but after we gave him all the other stuff, he said he didn't have any diamonds to buy the armor, so I gave the armor that I had made for him to Bluey instead, and now I need to make another set of armor for Vampy, what would you say, Vampy or Barry, or I don't know, Vampy. So yeah, so I need to make another set of armor, and it's been a very long day of trying to get books and villagers and stuff like that. So actually, one good thing from today, the Foxy No-Tail has done it again, and we have Miniblocks. Look at that. Ain't they cute? And now, and the really cool thing is because we can sit on them, which I kind of don't ever want to get removed. I want to like always be able to sit on these, because I mean, think of the potential. Like, I am going to build a soon. I am going to go and I'm going to build a whatchamacallit thingy, just a standard little house. I think over in Spawn Town, I'm going to actually try and build a couple houses there, just kind of, if people join, it's a very temporary place for them to live or something like that. I don't know. And I mean, stools, like chairs, like proper chairs. I mean, how does that work? Like, how tall are we compared to the block? We're actually a decent height. Let's see. Let's go third person. Yeah, that's not too bad. And yes, I do realize that those are shorter than regular blocks, but still, I mean, I'm sitting pretty high up right there. Yeah, I mean, imagine a table with just a whole bunch of these wooden plank chairs, or maybe like quartz would look good. Like, I don't know. Like, just think of the possibilities. Huh. Just these cute little stools that you can sit down and stuff. I mean, really cool. I kind of hope that functionality never actually gets removed from the mob heads, because that would be really disappointing personally. But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd mention we got mob heads, so I will probably be like, it works the same way as Hermitcraft. You see a wandering trader, you can buy it for an emerald and a regular block. So for example, I would trade that in this emerald and this netherrack, and I would get 8 netherrack mini blocks. But yeah, just a kind of cool thing. I'm probably gonna, every once in a while, when I see a wandering trader, be collecting more micro blocks. I think what I might be doing though is saving the proper, like, full-on collectathon where I just have to get all of them. I think I'll be saving that for season 3, just because I got so many projects right now. Well, I haven't sold the armor to Vampy yet. It's still down there waiting for him to log on or whatever, but it's ready for him whenever he wants it. And yeah, this place, I loaded up a fresh copy of the world, looked at the outpost, saw exactly how it looked, and I was like, this is very much different. So I completely replaced it all, This is basically completely as the original was, with the exception of like this floor, the chest, and the this thing. With the exception of the bubble column in the middle of it, and then outside, I also added, well, mini legs. I added the out here we have slight differences. I mean, obviously it looks so much better now that it's original form, but I didn't like the scaffolding only being on one side because I'm a stickler for symmetry, so yeah, we got scaffolding going up on all 4 sides, and I want to do the banners because why not? We're gonna get enough banners to do it on all 4 of them at some point after doing a bit of AFKing, so yeah, that's the thing I'm gonna do. I might be slightly crazy for wanting to do that, but it's going to happen over time. And I did do a little bit more before I decided I should probably record, partially just because I feel like this episode's going on pretty long, so yeah. Again, I've got no idea, I'm just kind of guessing, but right now I feel like the episode's going to be going on for a little bit longer than I want. I did the ceiling in here, so it looks a lot better. I mean, I don't know if I really particularly like the ceiling design, but compared to like this, it's just, yeah, it feels so much more complete and good and everything. The packed ice here is for the items. They come in, they go along back there, they sit along there, and then they go into the bulk storage. So I figured the ice kind of looked cool, so I decided to keep it in. And then we just went with the marble. Polished diorite is gonna call it marble at some point. That's what I call it. Okay, shut up, all you people who are gonna go down there and go, but it's, how dare you use diorite? It's the worstest block in the entire game. Oh my goodness, how dare you use it? I know, I don't care. Okay, I'll use the polished version. I don't like the regular version, but I like the polished version. I will use the polished version if I want. Okay. Yes, I already get enough flack from all the HodgePodge members yelling at me for using polished diorite. Okay, so shoosh. And then we went with the spruce trapdoors there because I was thinking, what other block do we have in this design? And spruce trapdoors. So yeah, put that there. Obviously spruce. I mean, the dark oak, stripped wood, and then I threw in the emeralds there. Just, you know, we're kind of subtly, you know, flexing with the emeralds around here, so, you know, it just needed it on that side as well. So I think I'm going to tackle this room. This one might actually be the hardest one to do. Maybe we won't get this one finished today, but we're definitely going to get this one done, and I'm going to try and finish this. And then I think we'll probably be ending the episode without having done the nether room, which is kind of sad, but I really feel like the episode's already starting to run on pretty long. So yeah, let me get these 2 ceilings done, and I'll be right back. Well, I actually properly, officially, like, recorded this clip a couple of weeks ago, but apparently it didn't record with any audio, as I just learned while editing the video, so I'm back here recording it again. So yes, there's a spoiler wall netherrack thing there because stuff has been done, so any hoozles. I did end up doing the ceiling in here. I went with the oak look and lanterns for the nice warm feel that the rest of the room was giving, you know, this nice cozy feel. And then in here we went with the domed ceiling I was talking about way back before. I think it was like episode 28 or 29 or something like that. That is a long time ago. Wow. Yeah, so all that back then I was saying this was kind of going to be like a pillar bubble column holding up the roof, and I think it does pretty well for me having built it, considering I am no good at building circles and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. But seeing the nether room, you guys are gonna have to wait for the next episode to see me build it properly and everything. But yeah, we did pretty good this episode. This ceiling, the ceiling, and then a bunch of base work stuff, so doing pretty good. And with that being said, we're gonna go into third person, like so. And I'm going to say thank you ever so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment on something. I like comments, okay? Comments. And subscribe if you want to see what the nether room looks like, because that'll be coming out in the next episode. And I will see all of you all next time, hopefully. So, goodbye! Oh, I'm invisible now. Ah! That was weird.